Hey, zombie survival fans, this is Matt back in 7 Days to Die. I have not played this in, geez, it's been several weeks. I haven't recorded anything though in, God, it's been about a month. As of recording this, this is the week of Thanksgiving, I believe. Um, let's see, I think I already looted this camp. Ugh, it's a little loosey goosey. It might just be me not used to it. Yeah, I already looted this camp. Just waiting to finish up with my cooking here. All right. Gotta re-remind myself how I play this game because it's been a while. Um, let's see. Let's check my map. So, since the last time I recorded, what's changed? Oh, I don't know. I've got myself geared up. I have explored much more of the map. Um, so here's the original town. I'll probably go back to that because I have not visited home and recorded it in quite some time. I spent some time traveling back and forth, as you can see, the various zigzaggy marks across the wilderness that I did to uncover certain areas and buildings. And went up north. There's a big city up north that I really want to explore because originally this was as far north as I went, and this town was decent sized, but it's not that big. Had the trader there, and so I decided, well, what else is up north? Because I knew that over here it was kind of Spartan. I came up and this might be the biggest city on my map. I'm not exactly sure. My starting city was pretty big too, though. Well, no, actually, my starting city wasn't, but this city was, where my second trader was located. Um, where is my? Can I zoom out? I can't remember what my zoom in and zoom out is. Um, got thoroughly explored some of these towns, but I know I haven't salvaged a whole lot of them. I've spent more time running around just getting some specific things done, but there's still a lot of stuff I have not explored, including pretty much all of this into the south. My only venture in the south took me to this rocky terrain where there was literally nothing to salvage. I spent this entire time driving a vehicle and finding absolutely nothing. Um, it was the worst, and I'm still thinking I want to see if there's anything else down here. And so basically, I was looking for roads that went south, and I wanted to explore them, and that's where I ended up where I'm at. I'm at the end of the road near the river or near the ocean, and I came across this survival camp. What is this called? Caravan Carousel, because it's just a bunch of stuff built in. Anyway, that was a while ago. I got to re-catch up what I was doing here. Got to remember how to drive. All right. Oh, wow, it has been a while since I played this. I already scavenged that camp. It's just another uh, medical camp. There we go. Oh, 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 no. Twerp. Um, oh. Slow and steady. Stupid vehicles in this game are all so slow, slow, slow. Oh, I was going to pause the game, but I'm actually not that far from home now. Up to the outskirts, I can see some of the buildings in the distance. This is the 190th video I've posted, and I realize that I'm all caught up. Everything that I've recorded, I've posted, and I hadn't posted anything in a few days. And I was like, God, I need to post something, and I'm waiting for Black Friday to get some, hopefully, some discounted games. Um, but until then, I don't really have a whole lot new to play. Maybe a couple of board games, but I really wasn't in the mood to play one of those tonight. I got nothing but time tonight, so I'm going to try playing a bunch of different games. But it all depends on what I'm into, what my mood is. I realize I haven't played this in quite a long time, so I kind of wanted to do a catch-up video. Yeah, I got a lot of stuff here I gotta empty out. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff in here I want to sell, but let's see. Foodstuffs, sandbags. Okay. All right, I'm gonna put my cooking stuff back in here because I'll keep those with my machine. Oh, I forgot how picky this little thing is with picking up things and dropping them. So there's my regular outing gear. I want to make sure I keep all of that in the vehicle. Everything else I can just, boom, get it in here. Yeah, some specific weapons. A cooler. Actually, I think the cooler might be for a different place, but I'll take it in anyway. More foodstuffs. Medical stuff. Mods. Okay. I always got to make sure I have some goldenrod tea in case I eat some poison food. And as far as bullets go, just some of the basics. Basic bandages. 300 rounds of that. Some water. Splints. My lock picks. Already got enough medical kits. I can store the rest of them. Yeah, the rest of the stuff I can take in. So let's just go ahead and fill up my inventory. Filled. So one of the things I did was I decided I wanted to build a garage as an extension around my little hole in the ground, my little tunnel thing. And I built up a pretty nice outer shell. I had to elevate it. I didn't really want to build it on the ground, and I don't know, I might have to, but the problem is the ground is it's just too easy to dig under. And I figured if I wanted to put my vehicle in someplace, I left these like this because they're I'm gonna put windows in there, I think. Basically, I built them up using the basic building blocks because these I can move. If I don't like where it is, I can just put it back in my inventory, as opposed to these, which are fixed. These are more durable, and if I increase my, I can increase, oops. If I have the materials, it'll increase to wood, and the wood will increase to this brick stuff, and the brickworks will increase to solid cement. So ideally, I want to have a solid cement floor at some point, but the walls, I'm good with them being stone and maybe some wood on parts of it as well. Get my water. Oh man, I forgot how to do this. This has been so long. Oh, I guess I can't. I can't take the water. Shoot, I gotta empty my stuff. I got my bike in here in this little slot. Over here, I was gonna put an outside door, but I have a couple of problems. Problem one, there's no garage doors. There are garage doors, but apparently I can't build them. I thought that there was a construction thing for them, but I couldn't find one. So I'm not exactly sure what I'm going to do if I can't enclose my garage with a garage door. So this might be for nothing. The other thing is that it can't really build a proper ramp. So my vehicle has to climb up this stupid thing, and it drives across fairly smoothly once I get inside. But I don't have a proper ramp. I can pile up the dirt the way I did, but you see, it doesn't pile up naturally against something. It'll either be a bump over the top of it, or it'll dump it like this. So I don't know. So I'm not set in stone. That's why I haven't done it. I kind of got to this point, and it's just kind of been sitting like this. Then I have a door in here to come into my house. So I'd been away so long, this thing has been respawning. So I've come in here every once in a while, and all these boxes will have stuff in them again, and there'll be some Zeds I'll have to kill. Luckily, my upstairs, it's still blocked, so they can't get in here. Made a couple of jack-o'-lanterns to welcome me in little decorative spots. One thing I did build, I built 4 beverage coolers, which I think look pretty awesome. The little frosted effect on the outside really gives them that 3-dimensional feel. And I just fill these up with my different liquid beverages as I have them, I guess. Whatever particular bottles I got, I stick in there. My little campfire area for cooking. I got my beds. I got a cooler over here for food. This is for cooked food only. This is like prepared, ready to eat food. And if it gets filled up, then I take individual parts out of it and take it with me. I think it's important to have decent storage, organized storage. You start off with the game, just be happy you have a box that you can put stuff in, but eventually, you get kind of you want stuff to have a little more, I don't know, a little more flair. Yes, cat food. I'm not going to put cat food in there. That would get too confusing. I'll put the cat and dog food up here. Tuna. So canned stuff is not cooked food. And then there's like the raw ingredients. Some of this stuff is for flours, but the charred meat doesn't belong in here. I try to keep the seeds out of here, so I'm probably going to have to move that. The flours are all fine, cornmeal, all the rest of that's okay. Seeds belong in a different box. I was putting seeds out here, but I want that thing to be empty so I can get books every now and then. God, I don't have a place for seeds, do I? Okay, well. Where is my... Oh, this has been a while. No, that's not it either. Why can't I access... just in here, I guess. Okay. Oh. I'll be able to put it there because of all the wood. This thing's very particular. Not where I wanted it. The only problem with placing stuff in this game is that you can't just pick it up again. You either have to destroy it or just be satisfied where it's at. And it's a little off-putting because it's like I keep putting one button rotates it and the other one places it, and then I accidentally put the wrong one, and that's just stupid. So then I'm stuck with a crooked piece of furniture that I can't move. At least these are storage things. Storage things you can't move. Things that you can pick up, like chairs and stuff. But I got rid of all my chairs because they were just cluttering up the place, since you can't sit in them. Well, I have them. So, okay, I got my seeds in there. This I just have too much stuff. I got too much stuff. I'm still overloaded with ammo and ammo supplies, so it's just the way it is. So I have all my weapons in here now, just the weapons. I wanted to make sure these were all okay to sell. I'll keep my bottom row kind of free for the stuff that I know I want to get rid of. So I already have a level 5 iron crossbow, so I can sell the level 4. The level 6 sledgehammer, I already have one that's in better condition, so I can sell that. I always forget what I have and what I don't have, because like I said, some of these things I have a level 1 hunting knife, but some of them I have level 6s already, and level 6 I think is the maximum. So out in the world, if I find a better one, I'm never sure, God, do I have one, a level 5 or a level 6 at home? You know, it's like, I don't keep a running tab on these things, so I bring them back. I don't want to just destroy them, you know. See right here, I got a level 4 nail gun that can replace the level 1, and the level 1 is let's see, inspect it. There we go. It's worth 85, so it's not worth that much. But see, the level 4 one is worth 676. So, you know, I don't really sweat losing some of the low level stuff, but when these things start getting higher in level, their value really shoots up. Well, okay, some things are junk. Things that are made out of pipe. Handmade guns are not worth it. Baseball bats are not worth it. Although this one's worth 926 because it's level 5 and it's jacked up. But here's a level 6 wooden club. It has no selling price. Nobody's going to buy it from me because it's literally just a piece of stick. Okay, so there's all the weapons. I'm keeping all my medicine here. All the medical stuff. So let's dump all of that in there, what I can. Unfortunately, I have a lot of this stuff. More than I can store. So then I end up with, okay, well, let's see. I will take the vitamins with me, and I'm going to leave the blood bag. Otherwise, everything in there is okay. I think I will... you know what? I'm going to take the tea and the juice out of there. Because all of that stuff really needs to go in the cooler. So I'll go ahead and put that in the cooler. Oops. That doesn't go in the cooler. Alright. So that's where my meds are. This is the box that gives me the big green glowing box around the outside that I've claimed to this territory. This is where all this stuff belongs, but I don't know how much of it's going to fit in here. So I got way too many of these, so I think it's time to sell off some. Most of these I've already got equipped on objects, so if I really want that thing, I can get it out of my outfit. If you notice, all of these have the little gear icon in the upper left. That means they have modifications attached. So as you can see, everything I own has been modified. And because you can always pop a mod out they're they're infinitely reusable. You just pop it off and stick it on the new weapon or the new tool. So I don't need multiple copies of the same mod. Or if I want multiple copies, I only need, one or two. I don't need, 10 of them. So I'm going to go ahead and pop all those out. Let's see. That one is not up here. It helps if you keep them organized, if you keep them near other copies of the same thing. So here's the trigger guard thing. I'll put that there. I don't see one of these in here anywhere, so that's all right. Some of these are mods for clothing and armor. Some of them are mods for weapons. Some of them are mods for vehicles. I really should have a different box for each of them, but I just haven't gotten around to that. And there are obsolete mods. See, this one increases the carrying capacity by 1. I got one right here. There is clothing packet, does the same thing, but this is just for clothing. It's pretty good because anything you can put in clothing is nice because you're not really using your clothing for anything except for warmth. But anyway, this thing only gives you additional pouches. There's 2 other versions that are higher grade. One of them gives you +2 carrying capacity, one gives you +3, and they can only be used on like 2 pieces of armor. So once you have a bunch of number 3s, you don't need any number 1s. You can't use it for anything. So I'm going to go ahead and sell that too. I think that's about it for the stuff for this box. Here I got my this is my wardrobe, basically. Any of the clothing items that I'm not currently wearing. There's no reason for me to have more than one of any of these, so I just try to get one copy of them. I also put some thread and the military fiber in here just because it didn't really go anywhere else. Alright, here are my dyes, which I can use to color my weapons, color my clothing, color my armor. I don't know what else it's used for. And then I put some different, these are fences and traps and other furniture type stuff that I just didn't have any space for anywhere else. And the gunpowder, because it's used to build some of the things that go boom. That's the only reason why that's there. And here's the armor. And I put my armor in here. In columns, these are all the headgear, the body armor, the gloves or arm armor, the leg armor, and the footwear. And then horizontally, they're by their class. So all of these are the padded stuff. These are all the leather stuff. And as you go up, they're better. So like leather boots offer better protection than padded boots. But level 6 padded boots might have more mod spaces than level 3, for instance. So again, just like the weapons, I need to go out in the world and find higher quality stuff and replace the older, lower quality stuff. The higher quality it is, statistically they're better, but they also have, again, more mod spaces, so I can improve upon the stuff that I have. What I'm currently wearing, pushing the wrong buttons again. So I have like a level 4 steel helmet. Well, I don't actually have a row for steel right now. Steel would be the next one up. I don't have a space for the football helmets. They're classified as a helmet, as armor, but they don't have any other, there's no like football pads and football leggings and stuff for some reason, so it doesn't have a category. Everything else does. So anyway, it goes from padded to leather to the military to scrap to iron, and I guess steel would be the next level up. So, and I'm wearing mostly steel stuff right now. Let's see, I got a steel helmet. I have scrap chest armor, which I could definitely replace. So, scrap chest armor. Yeah, see, the only improved version I have is iron chest armor. I do have level 6 leather chest armor. It doesn't offer as much protection, but it has, if I remember right, it has a bunch of mod spaces. Let me see. Yeah, it's got 4 mod spaces, but it doesn't offer a whole lot of protection. It does collectively. I think it's quieter, and it doesn't slow me down as much. These are heavier armors, and heavy armors do decrease your run speed, but I'm just out for flat out protection. I really, yeah, I gotta. That's one piece of armor I do need to improve, replace for sure. I gotta find some better chest armor. I am using iron gloves, which is the top tier, level 4. I'm using military leg armor and scrap boot 6. Yeah, see, scrap boots are fine, but I need better iron stuff. The iron stuff is better than scrap in terms of its protective values, but I haven't found very many high level stuff. What did I say my gloves were? My gloves weren't 5, were they? It was 4. Yeah, they're level 4. Okay, well, I'm going to upgrade that. So right here, you're going to see what I do. I can't repair them because I need... Okay, repair kit. I'll do that later. Where'd my level 4s go? Oh, you doofus. Mod. Okay, pop the mods out. I want to go back up into the mod stuff and see if this is really what I want to mod this with. That just reduces noise. That's not really what I want. If I can find something better. Noise 4%, noise 8% improvement. There's not a lot of stuff I can use to mod armor is the thing. The cooling mesh, okay, the mesh gives you some heat resistance and explosion resistance. That's fine. And what the heck else did I have in there? Just that stopper thing? Anti-armor. Increases armor rating. There's a better version of this, though. I don't have any extra in here. See, this is where I need to organize these. I need to get the weapon stuff in their own thing and the armor stuff in their own thing. That way I don't have to spend so much time bouncing around between stuff. That's available only on boots. Yeah, that's why I'm using it, because there really isn't a whole lot to choose from. Oh, that. Yeah, you get slight stamina per second back, and it has a slight increase in mobility, but I really gotta find better things. My armor stuff just isn't really very good. So, let's go to my mods. I can mod it 3 times. I don't need the armor pockets because I have so many high level iron pockets in other pieces of armor that I'm already at my maximum carrying capacity, so having more is not going to help. That's why that's not in there. So that's why I used these 3. There really wasn't anything else for me to use, and then I used purple as coloration, and then complete. So that's that. Go ahead and equip that, and then I'll put the iron arm back here. Yeah, but until I get higher levels for those other ones, I'm not going to mess with any of the other pieces. That's armor. Okay, here is my forge. Essentially, it's really weird what it does, but I don't know. It's needed to make basically forged iron and forged steel, which you need to construct a lot of different stuff. The other functions for it I just don't get. I don't understand. I have all of this brass in here. Well, this is brass, and then I melt it to make brass. but you don't do ingots of this stuff. It's just a supply of the stuff. So I don't know. I am really I guess you can mold it into making these different pieces, like bullet casings. But whatever. This stuff basically gets merged in here, and you use it to make the thing. It's a little confusing, but it's just a different thing. And I keep basically all of the stuff that's in here are the raw materials that I can use for this. Either it's the stuff I melt or it's fuel. So I have coal and wood and stuff like that in there. Okay, all here is pretty much all basic materials that we need for constructing stuff, because this is the workbench. I can't store it all in here because it would just get... Why is there chart? Oh, that's my chart meat. I have a pair of nerdy glasses in here, which are things that help make workbench stuff cheaper, in case I want to make it. But anyway, this is it can make a ton of stuff. So little stuff, construction stuff, stacks of things, which are just basically for decoration. So you can lay it around and place it in your homes. Like if you want a stack of wood, that kind of thing. All different kinds of ammo and weapons and boxes. Like boxes of ammo and things like that. Again, a lot of that's just for decorative. But then flaming weapons or flaming arrows and stuff. It's pretty cool. I have not built as much stuff in here as I've liked, because it requires basically sitting around here building stuff all day. And I'd rather go out and explore. Auger. What does an auger do? It's supposed to just dig stuff, right? I haven't built one of those yet. That's interesting. What does it do? Rock out your auger to be the envy of every miner when they see you sporting this sexy gas-powered auger. Oh, okay, I see. So it's kind of like... It is to digging what a chainsaw is to cutting. It's just an automatic digger, basically. That's cool. That's interesting. Okay. That's what it needs, huh? I don't know if I have bicycle handlebars. I might. Motor tool parts, engine, and forged steel. Interesting. So some things have still been locked, and I'm not sure how long that's been unlocked, but it's been a while since I've been back here. Most of the tools are just kind of self-explanatory, and they're stuff I already have. But there are some upgraded stuff. Science stuff. This is where I built my vehicles. It's also got traps, light bulbs and electrical stuff. Chemistry station, which I still need to build. Gyro, trigger plates, turrets, if I really wanted to automate my weaponry. Okay, so here's the things I mentioned before about the mods. Like here's a double pocket mod, which increases the space 2. And then there's the triple pocket, which of course does 3. The bandolier does not stack. It can be installed in the chest. Oh, this just increases your reload time, or improves your reload time. But it can only be placed in chest or leg armor. So there's stuff like this. All your little mods that you can build. Some of them are for weapons, some are for armor, some are for vehicles. Then there's clothing, which are essentially decorative, personal decoration and vanity, but it also includes armor in here. Anything you wear. So I could actually make the stuff I'm missing, like chest armor. It does require a lot of materials. 50 forged steel to build a level 5 chest armor. It'd be worth it. I just got to go out and get the materials and spend time building. Food. This is not just food, but food collecting, farming stuff. Anything related to seeds or juice or food. Those are I can't really build a whole lot on this station, but some stuff. And then there's furniture. Most of the furniture items, a lot of the furniture items are just decorative. Some of them are storage. Some of them provide light. Some of them are like dirt, gravel, the stuff that you can lay down and actually build up, and I like using that stuff for defense. You know, if I can't keep the zombies out, at least I can make them spend a bunch of time digging to get to me. Pictures, paintings, couches, that's what I have in the other room. I built some of those furniture items. But anyway, that's what that is. Here's all the mechanical stuff. Anything that mankind has mass produced, this is where I put that stuff. Um, Essentially, this is where like all the electronic components and little bits and bobs of wire and buildable stuff goes, as opposed to raw materials, which I usually put in here. Great. So they're upstairs again, trying to get to me, digging at me. This is why I don't like spending time in here. Spend too much time in here, then the Zeds start crawling at you. See? They got dirt and rock and all sorts of stuff up there to slow them down. Oh, and over here's my little battery thing. I thought it was going to charge up these batteries, but I think the batteries are just used as maybe the energy source. Or it's used... It's probably all it is. The batteries are there to generate power that you can hook up electrical stuff around your house. I don't know. I have not experimented a whole lot. I don't do near as much base building stuff. I like the scavenging and exploration stuff more than anything else in this game. It's not that I don't like that stuff. It's just the longer you sit in one place, the more you got to deal with the Zeds trying to get to you. So I try to avoid sitting in one place for too long because I don't want to have to deal with the Zeds. Okay, now, as far as these building materials, I gotta get these out of my inventory here. Not the building cubes, I use those in defense. Sandbags. I don't know what I do with these extra bullets. I really hate carrying all this extra bullet weight around all the time. There's no more room in here. I guess I'll put them in here for now. I wasn't planning on doing a day 7 defense. Let's see, what's... $98 is the next day 7 event, so I won't have to worry about it, I don't think. Because I don't think I'm going to be playing that many days. Daytime. I take a lot of time explaining stuff. There. Get away from my house! Gomers. I have really improved my abilities with the stun baton. So my damage is higher, my effects are greater. And something else you guys probably haven't seen. My amazing parkour skills. They're digging at my house again. I put blocks of concrete in front of the door, and so what do? They try digging through the walls. Jerks. So my parkour skills have really, I've maxed them out. So now I have just incredible jumping skills. I mean, almost not quite as good as Spider-Man, but I definitely have been enjoying my leaping ability to its maximum effect. Really helps getting on top of roofs to speed the amount of time it takes, or decreasing the amount of time it takes to explore and getting into areas that are otherwise harder to access. Oh yeah, speaking of my leveling up, let's look at my skills. Oh, let me see my mouse. No. intellect. So I'm trying to get up to the maximum level of electrocutioner. I haven't gotten there yet because it requires me to be on intellect level 10. Well, it's going to take me 2 points to get up to level 8. I have 1 to spend, so the next time I get a point, I'll be able to up my intellect a point, but I'm still 2 points short. So 2, 2, 2, it's going to take me before I can get up to high enough level. Rather than developing a bunch of other skills, I'm trying to maximize that one. Calculated attack. This is this boosts up my, what is it? The shortest trajectory to the target, effectively increasing your attack speed with batons, which is what I primarily use as a weapon, is my stun baton. So, okay. Yeah, we're gonna have to leave that. I'm selling that. I'm gonna sell that. Oh, you thought we were done? No, I gotta get all of this stuff inside. This is why I was trying to be a little more efficient with my time, because I don't want to have to go through all this over and over and over again. Let's see, some of this stuff's going to get sold, so I'm going to put this in here. Bullets. Oh, that's 44 cal. I don't care. I'm not using that stuff. That's selling. That's selling. Murky Water's going with me. I'm selling that. I don't know what my shovel level is. Selling that. Ooh, air conditioner. I wasn't intending to get rid of my air conditioner. What I wanted to do with my air conditioner was actually place a few of them out here. Oh yeah, that's nice. There we go. Does it give my house air conditioning? No. It's cosmetic, but it looks neat, so I liked it. Save myself some time. A lot of this is going to stay in here. And some of the stuff I'm trying to sell. Why is this not... Oh, stupid! Why is this not... Stacking, thank you. That's being sold. That's got to go inside, that's got to go inside, that's got to go inside, that's got to go... Actually, that stays out. Glue and duct tape stay out. Glue helps make duct tape. Duct tape I use to make more repair kits. Speaking of repair kits, where is my armor? Did I equip it? I did, didn't I? Oh, I can't repair it from there. Alright, doesn't matter. Just trying to get organized here. Okay, this is all stuff that I'm going to get sold, so I'm just going to put it in here temporarily so I can make some room for this stuff, which I'm going to store. Too much medical stuff. I got to start using it more often. Okay. It just means I'm not getting hit enough. This should be the last trip I have to make inside, because next I'm going to go to the trader and sell off all the other crap that I'm not going to utilize. Yes, I have a flaming machete thing here. My little kukri. Oh. Beverages first. Let's see. Actually, I want a full thing of water, so take that out. Any other fluids that I want to put in here? Yes. Raw food, not seeds and canned goods. I don't see any other. Oh, spam. Oop. I'm always missing this stuff. Where did I end up? Oh, yes, I had seeds out here. I guess that's okay that they're a little offset. Gives it character. I have been taking my seeds to a different location that I don't think I'm going to get there today, so I'm just going to leave it all here for now. I should take some food with me. I am getting a little hungry. Take the cornbread. Sandwiches can sometimes make you sick. Need some water. Because that's running low too. Okay. Back to my stuff. Any stray ammo? Weapons. The only thing in here I had was this iron shovel. It's a tool. I have an iron sick. I already have a 6 shovel, but it's not. No, it is worth selling, I guess. I might as well just sell it. Put that in my sell pile. You know what? I think I'm just gonna sell the excess ammo. Sell it or use it. Either way, it doesn't matter. Store it. Good. Got a couple extra slots for meds. Go ahead and store that. Is that it? I think that's it for medical stuff. Mods. I don't think I had any mod. Oh, I found another weapon. I have a brass knuckle thing. A little knuckle duster. Level 6 replaces the level 5. No armor. I did have a mod though. Vehicle mod. Most of this stuff's going back here, so I'm just going to jump ahead a little. Okay, those go in there. Basically everything that has... These are all just components to build other things. So you got steel club parts, military armor parts, robotics parts, steel knuckle parts, shotgun parts. So whenever they're needed for this, there they are. So anything that's a part goes there. Okay, go ahead and do the quick transfer first. That handles most of it. Yep, pretty much handles everything I was going to put in there. Same thing here. Boom. Good and good. In here, put the golden... Oh, you can't make gold. Gold is a trade thing. Brass goes in there. Lead goes in there. And iron goes in there. That's all I need in that category. And I think we're done. Everything else I'm going to try to sell. Helps if these are maxed out. So I'm going to go ahead and max out my shotgun shells. I'm going to max out a cell pile of 9mm. And I'll probably keep the 150 rounds of my rifle armor because that's my primary gun. Okay, we're done. We're out of here. So I showed you the upgraded home, the things that I've done. It may not seem like there's a lot of stuff here, but I did spend some time here doing some work. I've spent more time exploring, though, which is a lot more fun. Okay. There. Just getting my... It's just one of those things. When I'm used to the controls in one game, I've been playing a lot of State of Decay 2, and the driving controls are very different than in this game. So, just trying to turn the lights on and off can be a major problem. Okay, now he might not buy all of my stuff, but I'm going to try to sell as much of it as I can. Actually, that's not selling. That stays. Actually, it's still 300 rounds. And yeah, because I have another 300 here. Sell that, sell that, sell that. I might even sell that. I've got such an overflow of stuff. Everything else in here I want, and let's take my money as well, so I have something to put into. Good.
Keep your distance.
Okay. Yep, that's what I thought. There's a weird little thing. It's actually an economy thing, you know. He'll buy it, but he's not going to buy an infinite number of them because then now he's oversupplied. So I like that. I like that there's a little bit of an economic control on this stuff. So I'll have to find someplace else to sell those to. Maybe they will buy it. I'm not sure. Maybe not. Yeah, they don't buy a full stack of that stuff. Okay. He will buy all of this. Which is great because it's not stuff I'm going to use at all. Now, what does he have that I might want? Armor piercing ammo. It'd be interesting to upgrade some of my weaponry, but I haven't gotten around to that part of it yet. Water filter, a bunch of stuff I probably don't need. Tool or mods. That's what gives you cold resistance. I'm going to go ahead and buy that. Cooking, no, tools. Reading, here we go. Nope. Sharp sticks. Shotgun Weekly. Okay, got most of those. Food I don't need. Science, I don't think I need any of that. Solar bank would be useful if I ever figure out where I want to put it and wire it and all that other stuff. Yeah, I don't need that. Clothing, furniture, and the medical stuff that I bought from him. Okay, now let's take a look at this stuff. We want to use. Scrap. It's not worth that much, so I'm going to go ahead and scrap these two. Pretty much just going to make a bunch of little bits of iron for me. Yeah, I'm happy with that. Could loot stuff here, but okay. Now, reorganize my money back in there. My 3 ammo stacks that are in development. ammo I need on my person so I can fire my guns. I have so many lockpicks. That's going to go back home. Let's see. These go over here. So when I do want to make a campfire, I can improve it. My repair kit. My water. Boom. My vitamins. Boom. With an extra. Antibiotics as needed. Goldenrod tea as needed. My splints as needed. Dirty water. Building cubes so I can get to the places my parkour can't get me to. You know what? I'm going to keep some of the first aid back in here. I'll get my fuel if I need it, but right now I don't need it. Okay, let's figure out exactly what I want, where I want this stuff. Okay, that looks good. I'm not going to do a mission because I'm traveling. Where? Was going to go south, but I don't think there's a whole lot south. There's no major roads that go south. The only major road goes to this city here where it ends. This road basically goes to here, which goes back to there. There's probably something else up here, because this major road goes north, this major road goes east. There's probably something up there. This kind of gives you an indicator. So all the major roads are going to connect up to something. The little roads, a lot of those just go to dead ends. They go to like little houses and camps and cabins out in the middle of the wilderness. They may or may not lead anywhere. There is a road that goes east from, or west from here, but there's a water line over there, so at some point, so not sure. I should head back there too. What do you say? How about we get to... Let's get to this point. I want to mark that on my map if I can figure out how to do it. Use my mouse. It should be easier with the mouse. Move waypoint. Oh well. Quick waypoint. Alright. Boom. Oh, it's already aiming there. Alright, that's just 3.5 kilometers. Not too far away. Not by vehicle anyway. Even slow moving vehicles for this one. And yes, I have my mini bike and the gyro are both in the trunk, if you will, of the truck as well. I had my bicycle in there, but I realized I'm never going to use it, so that's why I left it back at the house. If I ever get to a point where I'm out of gas, there is gas in the mini bike, I believe, so that's like my emergency vehicle. The gyro uses a surprisingly large amount of fuel. It sucked through most of my fuel reserves when I filled it up for the first time, so I'm not happy about that. Given that it was so hard to fly, it's like I am not dealing with that crap again. Well, I don't think I'm going to get up this mountain. Okay, hopefully my speed improves on the road. Can never remember what button is my turbo. Yeah. First time I rode on this was with a bicycle. That sucked. Mini bike wasn't so bad, if slow. Okay, 2.5 miles or kilometers. Ooh. They need some high technology stuff like teleporters. Because that would be great. If I could have teleporters in all my little bases, I could just instantly go from one base to the next. That'd be sweet. Now, once we get out to these places, yeah, like that place. I don't think I ever explored that place. That might be kind of interesting. It's got a, I mean, it's got a full-ass building there. It's not just a makeshift camp. What is this? Gotta see it on my Ranger. Ranger Station Echo. Okay. Do I need anything? I don't think so. Here's Zeddy, 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 Zeddy. Well, that's one way to slow down my parkour ability. Use a lot of barbed wire. Hey, there's no barbed wire here. It's a little too tall for me, though. Could put some boxes down. I think that's what I'm going to have to do. Oh, wait. There we go. Oops. Dang it. I'm having some jumping issues here. There we go. Dog houses, you know what that means. I do not like the dogs in this game. They are particularly vicious. They can't be killed with a single hit, and they're fast, and they're low to the ground, so they force you to look down to hit them. Solar panels. I have to trip the volume so I can hear them. This is a decent camp, man. Multiple floored buildings. Fence on the outside. Locked basements. Water tanks. Yeah, I have not explored this before. This is good. I like doing things for the first time. In this game, anyway. I wish there's one thing that State of Decay 2 does not have, and that's zombie dogs. Two points to spend. Level 8. So at level 8, deal 270% headshot damage, have 40% chance to dismember with stun batons and robo turrets. Exciting stuff. Yeah, that's what I thought. It's just a generator. Door is locked. Unlocked somewhere else. Yeah. Might be able to use those for something. Okay, let's see. Locked up. I am not gonna break through any walls. There's a way in, we just need to find it. Jumped on top of the fence. Just ladder there. So there must be a button, something that unlocks the doors over there from here. Eesh. Wow, there's not much here. Ooh, stairs that go down though. Okay. All that for a little bit of sand. Electronics. Magazine's not worth it. If I can't read it, it doesn't sell for enough to take it with me. The slots in my inventory are more valuable than that magazine is. Books, on the other hand, even if I've already read them and can't get anything from them, are worth trading. They're usually worth at least 100, if not a couple of hundred. Where magazines are usually only worth 10, 20. Goes back outside. Do not know where all of the door locks are, but it's an interesting facility. I'm always on the eye open because at some point I will play this game and probably will play it with others. And my experience scouting out all these different kinds of buildings will definitely give me an advantage when picking a base. And this is not a bad base as a template. So if I find a building or like one of these little ranger stations, hey, any place that you find, you can claim as your own, and you can turn it into your own base. So you should always be on the lookout for what makes a good base. I heard him, but I couldn't see him. Ugh, hate those things. Shoot. Wow. Flim-flammy floors. I hate them. They always scare the crap out of me. Because it comes out of nowhere. You're just thinking, okay, it's a wooden thing. And it's like, and before you know it, you're a floor down. If you're lucky. You're lucky if you don't fall a couple of floors. Okay, so finally I found something I can read. And see, the magazine is only worth 22 coins. It's not worth taking. Locked again. God dang it. Everything is locked up. rip apart later. Cloth. Water. Dirty. Locked door. Okay, bathroom. More dirty water. Water. Meds. Okay, so as I said before, this white space is a premium. Dress shoes. Ski goggles. I'm going to scrap my ski goggles. I'm going to scrap the t-shirt. I am going to eat some Sammys. Scrap the goth boots. Drink some murky water. Get that back up. Okay, got all the meds. Down another flight. Hubcap on a wall. Classy. Come and get it. Well, that wasn't too tough. I've certainly had tougher. Oh, it's 22 o'clock. Dang it. It means it's nighttime, which means all the Zeds we face from this point on are going to be faster, nastier. You know. Oh, this is the treasure room. This is the big treasure room for the whole area, isn't it? Yeah, I think so. Dang, wood. Okay. There's the key. Probably should have waited. Done that at a time that was a little more appropriate. Take the cloth. Aloe cream, recipe, first aid bandages. Oh, I need to make bandages first. Okay. Recipes, bandages. Go ahead and make 2. Craft. Then go into aloe cream, recipes, bandages, max that out, craft them. Make some more duct tape. Duct, 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 duct. Trunk. Wow, a lot of stuff I can't take out. So I'm just going to have to leave it all behind, right? No. Ooh, wow, that unlocked, that key that unlocked it unlocked all the doors. So we're going to be able to get into all of them up there. That's great. Okay. We're still in the first building. First 2 buildings. We still have a couple buildings to go. There's so much to look at, look for, and look into. Don't want that. Do want the wood. So now all the doors upstairs are unlocked. Not that it matters, because we've just looted the place. Oh no, they are still locked. Well, so much for that theory. We still haven't been in that building over there. Strange. Did I get into that room though? When we went downstairs. Yeah, I did get in here. So I had been in that room, but the door was still locked. There was no key. There's no key on the wall, and there was no button to push that unlocked it. So I thought that's the weird part. Okay, so those two buildings are both fully explored. Now we got the other two to do. I've been in a couple of these. I don't like these big L-shaped buildings. Oh! That was something I was going to go look for. Just go up the ladder. Remember, I was on the rooftop and I fell through the floor. Just wanted to make sure there wasn't anything in that floor. I fell through the floor, I explored it, and we got out. So yeah, I'm pretty sure that whole building's done. Okay, just wanted to do that before I moved on to the next facility. All these dog houses, we have not found a dog yet. I'm telling you, they're here somewhere. Jeez, nothing's open. This thing is locked tight. Wow, there was just one of them in here. Wasn't expecting that. Wow, there's not much in here. Oh, here's our way in. I knew there had to be a way in somewhere. Gotta think outside the box when you're dealing with Zeds. Try to figure out how they got in. No, I did not need that crap. And from the roof we could get down to here. I knew that, but... And here's how they got into this building. This game has me paranoid. There's so many times there's stuff on the ceiling, bad guys on the ceiling, or hanging out in walls, or places you'd least expect them. there'll be damaged portions of the floor or walls, and behind them will be, some stuff. So that's why I like the looting. Every time I go looting for stuff, it's like, oh, surprises. It's a lot of routine stuff, but every once in a while, something will surprise you. For the better or worse. From outside. So back to the, is this a good base or not? You got your bathroom facilities, you got your shower. It's nice, you got your laundry facility over here. See you, ammo. Squirreled anything up above. They did. Dang it! You just... It's too damn close is the problem. Finally. Now the rest of those doors are unlocked. Fireplace. Oh, that recipe's worth some money. Scrap. Eat the peas. Yep, all the doors are unlocked now. Except for that one. Weird. But the garage is unlocked, or locked too, isn't it? Still locked. Oh well. I got everything I came for. This place is looted out as far as I'm concerned. Another day gone. Well, we're over the ridge, so I can go off-road again without worrying about running into a cliffside. Haven't explored this path, might as well see what's up here. Just a house. Houses are interesting in this game because on the outside they're a lot more boring than a fort or a camp of some kind. But they'll also have stuff hidden underground. There's a surprisingly large number of underground facilities in what appears from the outside to be a regular mundane old house. So never judge the book by its cover. Well, never judge a loot location by what you see on the outside. Here's another medical. Oop. Don't do that. Your damage in the vehicles just plummets when you hit a rock. Man. Hit one rock and it just plummets. I just looted one of these things not too long ago. I'm not going to mess with this one. You notice it's 4 red skulls. It's not a 4 bags. Good loot. Don't get me wrong. Good loot, but I've already got my good loot for the day. I'm going to move on. Okay, so that was a nice little shortcut. Connected up to a big road on the outskirts of this town. Okay. Tent City, I think I've already looted that. You know when I've looted a gas station if you don't see gas pumps anymore. Because I wrecked them. Yep, no gas pumps. I dismantle them looking for forged iron, forged steel. So it's a good indicator that the place has already been completely looted. Now, you'll find bad guys there. You'll find plenty of Zeds, but you won't find a whole lot to loot. It's weird how stuff out in the world, random vehicles on the street, piles of garbage, garbage bins, vending machines, all that stuff that's just out here in the world, those things respawn. It usually takes a while, but they will respawn. But the buildings that you loot, the facilities that you loot, the farms, the little acres of land that have buildings and stuff on them, they do not respawn stuff. Any damage you do to them stays with it, as opposed to billboards that you destroy will pop up and they'll be fixed the next time you drive through town. But anything that's on a building lot, it stays the way wherever it is you looted. If you broke through windows and doors, they'll still be broken. Not sure if I've been here or not, because sometimes I go through these things without destroying everything in the process, and other times I do things the hard way. What I was getting at was that it's strange that they don't respawn those things. I guess that keeps you from just going to the same buildings over and over and over again because they keep respawning. I guess it makes sense. Whoops, it's not what I wanted. I wanted to go to storage. Okay, first transfer all the stuff that I don't need, and transfer stuff that isn't there already. Ooh, when did I pick up the iron helmet? Repair that. Actually, okay. Mods. Oh, it only has 3 mods, even though it's a higher level. Oh, that's because it's iron. I'm wearing steel. Oh yeah, get that out of there. There we go. But I might be able to improve the mods. There we go. Stamina and mobility. I don't know if I need the. Oh, I need the water purifier. That allows me to drink contaminated water. I'm gonna go ahead and put the bandit, which increases its armor. Customize fittings. And there's my helmet light, which is more functional than it is statistics. I don't need the double thing, so I guess I'll just redo what was in it. Mod complete and wear it. All right, I was excited because I saw the iron, but I already have steel. I forgot. Okay, back to storage. Keep putting the wrong dang button. Ooh. Not much in here. Shut up! Tired of these guys so loud. Again, I'm going after the stuff for the iron and steel more than anything else. Vending machines, weight machines, safes. There's just a small number of things that are excellent sources of metal. Skinny pants. Never wearing those. Super corn recipe, which I already have, so I'll sell that. Nothing like the taste of dirty old toilet water. Yummy. Full on showers. I don't know. Would you want to build a base in a place like this? Probably not. Why that was locked. Definitely prefer base locations to have an outer wall, if possible. I mean, every little bit of defense helps. Ah, that's how we get into the next area. Okay. It's through that hole in the toilet. I knew I had to come back here yet. Okay, another mod recipe I can sell. Guess that's it for this portion. Move to the next room. Ooh, upstairs, okay. That's where the stuff's at. Okay, well, we need to get to where the stuff's at, so I guess we're going upstairs. Ooh, roof. I like that. I like an indoor stairwell that goes to the roof. Just a little bit more secure, you know, than a ladder on the outside of a building, which you will never see in the real world. So, do you wonder why businesses don't have just ladders attached to the side of their building, encouraging people to just come upstairs? Ah! Climb on top of their, you know, buildings. All right. So these guys regenerate. So you want to make sure you finish them off. Okay. Yeah, where we're going is just right outside. Aha, there we go. That's the way in. I know what I'm looking for. This game is still in development too, by the way. It is not in its final state. Come on, boys, girls, and everything in between. Look at all the stuff we get to loot. Alright, well, no time like the present. Just loot everything and... Well, that didn't take long. I'm already overloaded. I'm glad we came in here. There's a lot of good stuff in here. Alright, I'm gonna have to... Gonna have to make some decisions here. Our vehicle is right out there. Metal. If it's metal, use the wrench. Alright, so here's the deal. We're carrying stuff that we're not going to need. So I'm going to dump it in here. This stuff isn't worth anything, so I'm going to scrap it for materials. How much is that? Oh, that's pretty good. I don't really have any raw. I do have a raw potato. Got some stones. No. Recipe. Campfire. Craft. Okay, paper. Scrap. Scrap. Let's get a way of getting rid of materials. Boink, boink, boink. Money. Cloth. Potato recipe. Baked. Cook it. It'll burn through that paper really quick. It'll burn through the money and the cloth. Just get it out of your inventory. I don't have any coal, or I'd throw it in there too. Some oil. Or shale, I guess is what it is in here. How's my food and water situation? Actually, yes. Water. Why drink crappy toilet water when I can make clean water? Hot potato, hot potato. Eat it up, eat it up. Oh, can't throw the bandage in there. I can throw cloth in there, but I can't burn the bandages. Okay, that figures. Well, throw the wood in there then. Because it burns through the paper and cloth stuff pretty dang quick. Okay, now while that is cooking, I can go ahead and do some looting. Ooh, that's readable. Readable. Scrappable. Oh man, I'm gonna have to loot back here too. I don't use my blade weapon much, but it's fun every once in a while to switch it up. Alright, don't see anything up there. Kitchen. Man, this facility is bigger than I thought it was. More cloth I can burn. Just lots of raw materials, nothing to get excited about. Sandwich. Locked door. Is there a little... Nope. Looking for a button. Sometimes they have them behind the counter. So much loot, so little time. But it takes a while to clean that water, so... Oop, a couple more potatoes I can throw on the fire. Okay, so everything back here is done. Much more baked potatoes. Let's see. Throw the paper on there. The cloth. And turn it back on. through some more materials. If it wouldn't take so long, I would finish my thought. If it wouldn't take so long, I would run back out to my truck, but alright, scrap it. Recipe, first aid bandage, craft it. I hate doing this one at a time. Alright, I'm getting into the rhythm of things. They're just digging their way through the walls. Okay, that's a lot of cloth. Throw all the cloth in there. He just keeps making more. Where'd all the paper go? I should have some paper in here too. Maybe I don't need any. I don't have any paper. Go ahead and eat that. Put that on there and turn it back on. There we go. There we go. Not even looking at what I'm looting. So if you can't see it, that's fine. I'm not looking at it, so why should you be able to look at it? I'll look at it afterwards. Figure, okay, this is what I got. I just try to get as much stuff to stack as I can. Once everything's in my inventory, then I know the place is looted out. So we got a couple things here. Alright, that's it. They are just coming right through the wall. More power to them. Okay, back to my little campfire. Coffee. Let's cook some coffee. Let's see, I don't need a paintbrush, scrap it. Okay, this is going to take a little bit of time. So I am just trying to remember how I got in here. How did I get in here? Oh, that's right, I got through an event. And the vent fell through and I can't, ugh. So that means I need to find a way outside. Alright. This area is clean. Next area. Ugh. food. Meds. More food to cook. Oh! All right. Headache. I don't have any headache pills. Great. Well, let's use some vitamins. Turn up that. Go ahead and use that. And go ahead and use a first aid kit too. There's a lot of stuff in this building to loot. There we go. That goes around and open up the front door. Sweet! That's all I wanted was a quick way back to my vehicle. Boom. See? Easy peasy. There's coffee brewing, so okay. Now we can go back in and do some real looting. What you go run? Can't get it. Didn't bring my money in with me. I don't want to go back out and get it. Box of trash. This is the treasure room. It's got all this lovely stuff in here. Use up some lockpicks, maybe? My lockpicking skills are too good anymore. Oh, need some water. Ooh, got some stuff. Stuff is good. Like me some stuff. More stuff. More stuff. More stuff. And more stuff. Okay. A lot of magazines and books I can read. More food to cook. One oven. Not much here. Looks like there should be more stuff, but there really isn't. They're still trying to get through the walls. Back to my little campfire, which is still just cooking along. Oh, we're into the coffee stage now. But I got more stuff to cook. Let's see. Use that. Use that. Scrap that. Use. Scrap. Don't have any more cloth. Scrap. Oh man. Don't think. Do I have enough to make any more bandages? Nope, there's not enough cloth to make the bandage. Baked potato. Cook. Go ahead and throw the paper on there. I burnt through 200 and some odd, 250 things of cloth. Oh well. Easy come, easy go. Now I can turn it on. Oh, I only cooked one. I gotta cook this one too. Scrap. Scrap. Level 2 Robo Sledge. Okay, give me my potato. I don't think it's going to get to the wood. 4, 3, 2, 1, done. Turn off. Okay. This was a nice little loot location, really. It's near our destination. Had a lot of good stuff in it. Let's see. There's the cloth I need. Bandages. Let's max it out. Craft it. Then recipes. First aid bandages. Max it out. Craft it. Okay. Handles that stuff. No! Super sensitive. There's no reason for that to be up above. It's a little easier to mask the sound if it's under the table. Alright, bandages in case they're needed. The wood. My lovely apparatus. Food. Okay, where am I at for food? Let's go ahead and eat some stuff. Fresh baked potatoes. Eat some of that up. Go ahead and drink one water there. Go ahead and drink this murky water. Just get rid of it. My water level's way low. Yeah, my headaches are still bothering me, but I don't... Oh, do I have pills in here? No. I used to. I emptied them out. I put them back in my medicine thing. My medicine cabinet. Well, shoot. I have to find some aspirin. Alright, so that was Shameway Food, Savage Country, and Poppin' Pills. I don't remember going into Poppin' Pills. This is definitely the food place. Yeah, we haven't been to the next two buildings, next two stores. Interesting. It's not over yet. All right, get comfortable here. We went in there. It's possible that these are just on the wall, but I don't remember any kind of a medical facility or any pharmacy. And there's the health clinic stuff over here. And we went into the supply store, the survival store. That's where all the clothing and all that stuff was. shenanigans either. So I'm curious. Oh, that thing takes too much stamina. Goes through it pretty quick though. It's just you have to swing it really slow. The fire axe. Yeah, it doesn't do enough. This isn't going to do it either. Nope. Pick 26, 25, 24. That goes okay. Just gotta little pauses to keep my stamina from declining too much. We'll get through it. Let's hope I don't have to go through multiple layers. Ten, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Cowabunga. So, yeah, the signage on the outside did not have an affiliate, didn't have things sorted by like where the stores actually were. Oh, pill dispensary. Okay, so this was the pharmacy, and so the store was kind of like all comboed. I got it. I got it. That's fine. Glad it didn't take any longer. Really? Hmm. Jerks. That's probably a good way to get in there. Just the ceiling for this is not. I'm sure I could break through that thing quicker than I could break through this door, but I can't get there, so. Getting a lot of metal out of this anyway. Now it regenerates pretty quick, because it's not going down very fast. On the other hand, it's not exactly blazing through it. God dang it. I want what's in there. this thing fast enough. Nothing that goes 1,000 at a time. Everything's just going a couple hundred. Alright. If we do this the hard way, we'll do it the hard way. Doot, doot, doot. Alright, that's metal. Yeah, knew it. Snakes! Why did it have to be snakes? Gotta remember that. Ah, there we are. Oh, see, that's why. Why is there a snake in here? It was enclosed. They were moving. This is a moving van. They were moving it in the little container, and he got out. See, it makes logical sense. Wish everything in this game made that kind of logical sense, but it doesn't. Doink. Okay. Here's what I pinged on the map. This is the edge of town. Where does it go? Okay, let's remove that. There is definitely a town out here somewhere. A town that I have not visited before. But I think I'm going to save it for the next video because this thing is already getting too long. So this is going to be part 1. I will immediately continue after this. Let me see, where am I at? Yeah, it's been 2 hours. That's long enough. So be back shortly. Thanks for watching. Continuing our little jaunt this evening.